Ah, hello, ciao ciao, and welcome to my family's hometown in Italy. I am Vera Bonacci, and I use the name from my birth certificate for this particular collection because of my love for music and movement. Here we have dancing and music in the streets and the gondola. My parents, they came all the way from Italy and continued those traditions here along with their family. Oh, we had such a wonderful time. So many times my aunt would come and to the west side, my aunt and my uncle, and we would go there. We'd bring our kids when we got older. A lot of functions from our church. Oh, we had so much fun. My wedding, the whole wedding party, we went and traveled. My cousins, oh my gosh, we had so much fun together. God rest their souls. And then, when I retired, I got a mandolin. And the mandolin reminds me now of this one here, the music that's being played in all these different paintings. Some jazz, some mandolin, some violin, some piano. And I want to see the movement, see the piano hiding. That's for my mom. She loved to play her 88s. So this is, if you're familiar with my previous work, and I'm just continuing. But I'm getting more involved in the movement. See, I love dance, and these are pictures of me dancing, doing liturgical dance actually. And water. I'm so inspired now lately by water. It's not the first time because, I did this enamel a long time ago. This is Secrets in the Sea. And here you have these, all the different textures and colors and things. But now I want to incorporate the figure, the human figure, with that. And here you have the latest one that I'm working on, the progress on that. And this one on the beach. I'm not quite done with that one either. But it's the water I'm looking at, just in association with water. Okay, so we're doing our bathroom, and I'm looking at all these tiles. I love this tile. It's like bubbles. And then there's another tile that is kind of like a waterfall. So it gave me this idea that I thought, well, the pictures from my husband's niece, her name is Sarah. She's a beautiful dancer, and the dancers on the beach are inspired by Sarah and her photography. Her mom took some pictures of her on the beach. I have another picture of her on the beach, and I thought, oh, the waterfall. An idea with her like under a waterfall. So I'm looking at these tiles and I'm getting kind of inspired. And I want to think, what can I do with this picture that I have? So I have this concept of water, and can't just put everybody underwater, but then I saw this tile. This tile is called Waterfall, and that's what I thought. Put her underneath a waterfall, like the water is hitting her body, and then it sips down to the stones. And these stones are bubbles or whatever, almost like foam. I could see it coming up like foam. And I'm sure nobody could actually really do what I'm going to try to portray in this painting. But I thought I'd bring you to my studio and show you what I have in mind. Okay, now there was a little glimpse of the idea, but there she is. That's the photo. And now there's my sketch on the canvas, my first sketch. You see the water in the background. And I'm speeding through this just so that it doesn't take up too much time. But here I am in my studio, and I'm painting away. And first of all, I don't like to use natural colors. I mean, I will occasionally use natural colors on the figure, but I thought it would be interesting to have this figure in blue, all blue, kind of like the one that was under the water. But sometimes it doesn't really matter if you get the right color right. I mean, I'm not going for realism, I'm going for a contemporary feel. So I'm using the blue, and then for contrast I'm going to use kind of a, I'm going to call it tangerine. Here comes the tangerine. It's kind of a contrasting color to the turquoise that I was using in the background. And I just wanted to have a little bit of a, like a variety, some place in there that would show this contrast of color. There I am putting like the bubbles that are going to be, the waterfall comes and hits her, and then it kind of explodes a little bit, little bubbles that kind of explode. And then on the top, I'm going to see if I can have the water like this, kind of working it up, and we'll see how far I get. Well, this is my cousin, and we're at a ukulele concert. More music and more family. I'm glad you were able to join us and enjoy music and dance and movement. And I hope you will enjoy my paintings. Alrighty. Hope you had a nice time today. And I'll see you next week. Ciao, ciao.